Well, good afternoon, everybody here on today, and welcome to the 2022 Frostburg State University Frosty Awards. Come on, put your hands together for the Frosties, you guys. Oh, that's right. And welcome to our at-home audience. Can everybody say hello to the at-home audience? Just wave to them real quick. They can see you. That's right. Hello at home to the live stream. I just wanted to let the live stream people know one thing. We can see you. So if you don't have on bottoms because you're used to the Zoom calls, you better put some on right now. Okay, I just wanted them to know that. Well, you guys, we thank you for all of the family and friends, teachers, faculty, staff that are here. We see Dr. Travis in the back. We see some recent award winners from the Leadership and Engagement Awards, our professors, and everybody here on today. We thank you. All right, so you guys, my name is Reginald E. Morton III, in case you don't know me, and I am your host this evening, this afternoon, and you know, I have had a great time at Frostburg. I'm a senior and I'm getting ready to graduate, and through these years, me and my mass comm friends, we have seen some ups and some downs. Can anybody agree to that, mass comm students? I see you in the front row. We have had so many ups and downs. We learned the joys of creating content. You know, when you see things on TV, you may think that they go one way, but how many people in the front row can test that they go a whole nother way? All right, so you know, but once we see the smiles on your faces and we see how you enjoy the work, it really makes us want to keep going. So we want to thank you on today for coming out, okay? Well, we have learned so many things during these years, but you know what? We are grown now, and it's time to move on. So I can say right now that once we all take a look at this work, we will see all of the hard work that these students have put into it and the things that it's taken to produce it. Well, before we get started, we want to say that we are here, of course, for the students. But I think with me being the host, they had a little bit of a reel posted for me. So please take this time to look at the reel that they have for me.
I'm back, biddies! Sweet, sticky, thick, and pretty. Wow. We thought by smoking out the window that whoever he was talking about, he was done with. But it seems like after last night, they might be back on.
I'm so cold, you got me out here. Smoking out the window of the Benzo. Singing, how could you do this?
Who's not? She's real, but he's not. If you
Oh, wow. I did not know what they were going to play, so I was just as surprised as you guys were. But I can say one thing, you know, that I spent a lot of my time over this pandemic and trying to learn my field in video editing and producing. I spent time doing local churches, live streams, spent countless hours trying to bring a Reggie-style flavor to YouTube, as you just saw, just a little bit of a Reggie-style flavor. And even to my most recent adventure on TikTok, you guys, I just have lots of fun doing it. But like I said, well, now it's time to get started with the student work. Is anybody ready for the students? Oh, I can't hear you. That's right, that's right. So we have a special treat for everyone here in attendance and at home on the live stream for those watching, as we showcase the works from the creative minds that casually walk these campus grounds. So now chill, sit back, and let's watch art at a standstill as we do the next category. Now, let's kick off this showcase, and we're going to do the visual arts category. This is to call out all of our photographers, graphic designers, digital painters. So, once again, here's the visual arts category. All right, let's put our hands together one more time for the visual arts category. Wasn't that just amazing? The talents that we see on this campus every day is truly amazing. Am I right about it, you guys? Wasn't that amazing? From the visual artists to the digital graphic painters, we appreciate them. Put your hands together for them one more time. All right, now for our next category. The next category is broadcast projects. That's actually what we're doing today, focusing on studio projects and vlogs. So much goes into broadcast projects, from the lights, the cameras, the action, to the screen talent, or sometimes the lack thereof. But that's all right. We work it out anyway, ain't that right? So you guys, we just want to acknowledge them and show you some of the outstanding work that they have on today. Here are the broadcast projects.
Yeah, I'm Kentrell.
Hey, this your Uber. Hop in there.
What's my Uber?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
So you seen that Redskins game the other day?
The Redskins game, man.
Man, what's your last words?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hello, fellow butchers. Welcome to Tasty Plates with Leatherface. Today, I got something special for you, boy oh boy. Y'all, I'm gonna teach you today my secret family recipe for home-style chili. All you need to do is follow these simple 6 easy steps. Step 1, gather the ingredients. Step 2, prepare your ingredients. Now, I've already prepared the ingredients for today's lesson, simply for brevity's sake. Remember, when preparing your ingredients, to make smooth, even cuts through it, and to butcher your meat. Step 3, tell the voices in your head you're not a monster. I'm not a monster! I'm not. Step 4, cook at 400 degrees Fahrenheit and stir. Step 5, taste test. That is good. Step 6, enjoy.
Contestants, you are now ready to begin. Please proceed to the game room. Contestants, you are now ready to begin the game. The game you will be playing is called Kahoot. You will be asked a multiple choice question with only one correct answer. Those that answer correctly will go on to win the game and earn the free credit from Professor Whalen. The remaining contestants who answer wrong will be eliminated from the game. You will have 20 seconds to answer the question read by Professor Whalen.
Only one player had the correct answer. Player number 4, congratulations on winning the game. Everyone else will be eliminated.
Right now, we're close to where I think I saw a fox run off to. We're gonna need to set up a trap and catch it. Tammy, get the box. This trap's a classic. All you need is a box, a stick, and a piece of string.
Don't you still need the stick and string?
I'll never leave home without a string. Do you mind going to find a stick? I'll get the box ready. Sure. You too, Mark.
No problem, Irina.
Yikes! I've trapped myself in my own box. Can someone let me out?
Sheesh. How many times have you gotten yourself stuck in one of these?
Thank you, Tammy. Now, let's set up the trap and wait for the fox to come. Beautiful. Blimey! I've caught my leg in the string. Mark, help me get out. Ah. Yikes! Look at the size of that bugger. We need to trap it. Get a better look at it. Look at this one. Ain't she a beaut? Now, if you see a fox in the wild, don't touch it. You can end up hurting it if you aren't gentle. These Arctic foxes dig burrows in the snow to endure extreme cold of their environment. It's 0 degrees Celsius beneath the snow, and that combined with their thick fur keeps them warm. It definitely helps them since they can't hibernate.
I'll take who made the potato salad for 1,000.
All right. Who made the tray of brownies that looks like it could be used as a brick?
Who is my mom?
Nope, my mom makes the best brownies.
That's an easy one. Our cousin Mel. No one can mess up food that bad.
Correct. She was always really bad at making food and cooking and all that kind of stuff.
Wait, do you guys know each other?
I'm afraid that's all the time that we have today for Jeopardy! Holiday Edition. We hope y'all have a great holiday and a happy new year.
Like, are y'all family? Am I adopted?
Get out of here! Get out of here! This is not fair.
And the Grinch thought,
But why? Is there more to Christmas than trinkets and decorations? Could it be it's about that?
and as he thought this, his heart grew 3 sizes, and he decided to give everything back.
Now you step into the house.
Yes, sir. Come on, man.
Which one's your favorite one?
My eye keep going to this, the first jump, but
it's like they're all staring right at you.
Yeah.
Shit, Steph or bro.
Yeah, my favorite one would be the first one.
It's like wherever
my eye keep going back to it. That's why
literally wherever you go, it's like they eyes is like locked, like
Nah, fat.
like he just looking like where the fuck
She looking dead at you, dumbass nigga.
Nah, that's tough. I like how you got the arrow. I mean, I've seen that jump before, but it's like,
Yeah.
I ain't know you took it.
That's my favorite one because of the whole shoot in general. Like I fuck with that whole little shoot. That shit was tough.
This one surprisingly like got me. I just like how he was just right small, off in the background, just chilling. My bro right here, I like that. I like this one, how he all in the fort. Nah, but this one definitely.
The arrow above, pointing down.
You got her that was just casually walking by, and she got the gold in her mouth.
Yeah, she on some groovy shit, right?
Nah, like she be putting like she does the styling, all that. Like she like literally.
Come on, man. Real life golded, man. Golded work.
Niggas out here looking like pros, bro. Like, but niggas is pros.
Nah, he's a pro.
He's a pro.
Yeezys.
first two pieces, this is my first painting that I've ever finished completing. Title of it is Run, and this one is titled Crunch. I don't got too much to say on it, but if you look at it, interpret it for your own.
Nah, this shit is crazy. How long did it take?
This one took a course of 2-3 months because I was having a hard time like really putting it down. But then this one took like 15 minutes. Like I'll just put that one out there.
Oh, it's tough though.
I was actually gonna add this piece to that to my sculpture.
Let's see your sculpture.
Okay.
See that.
This is my first sculpture.
Oh, this is
It's
tough.
titled Power and Desire, number 4 specifically. It has a mix of the city line as well as the kente fabric. My mother's from New York and my dad's from Nigeria, so I got a little mix of both.
That's tough.
Yeah, but power to let people know, like, you can always keep going, you can always push for more. Desire, go out and grab everything that you want. Like, desire is where you're going to get the most passion, so why not go for it?
Right.
That's
Hold on real quick, bro. I like this though. Oh, that's tough. Is there anywhere that people can find you in your work?
So you can find me at She's Alias Soul on Instagram, and that's about it right now.
I appreciate it.
Of course.
This sad, by the way, y'all.
Hi.
Let's look at her 100-something works.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
This is my lovely friend Muhammad. This is a beautiful man. We was on a hike one day. It was a beautiful day. We was biking and some shit, and I just love to catch my friends in their element. So of course I'm gonna do that. This is one of the first pictures I took of myself. That's me. That I felt confident in just my face and everything I had going on. I didn't have to do too much.
Now, wasn't that category amazing? Can we put our hands together for the broadcast projects one more time? Now, that is some Emmy award-winning work right there. The Emmys definitely need to watch out for these students because they will be on their road to being inducted to the Hall of Fame. And speaking of inductions, we now are going to move on to our next category for the new members of, I hope I say it right, correct me if I'm wrong, Lambda Phi Eta. I said it right? I said it right? All right, Lambda Phi Eta Honor Society, Communication Honor Society, performing the ceremony today is none other than Professor and incoming chairperson, Dr. Raminsky. Please put your hands together for them as they come.
Thanks, Reggie. Yeah, we're going to crash this media showcase with some honors. I am Dr. Elisha Raminsky. I teach in communication studies within the Department of Communication, and students in communication studies as well as mass communication have an opportunity to be recognized for their honors. The Honor Society is affiliated with the National Communication Association, Lambda Pi Eta, and it is, of course, comes later in the academic career, and it gives students an opportunity to continue to strive for other goals that the chapter has, to recognize, foster, and reward outstanding scholastic achievement, to stimulate interest in the field of communication, to provide an opportunity to discuss and exchange ideas in the field of communication, to promote and encourage professional development among communication majors, to establish and maintain close relationships and mutual understanding between faculty and students, and to explore options for graduate education and other kinds of field work. The name Lambda Pi Eta is represented by the Greek letters lambda, pi, and eta, which Aristotle recognized in his work, The Rhetoric, as the 3 modes of persuasion. First, in terms of scholarship and application in one's life, logos is logic, right? And that plays a role in deliberation and problem solving. Next, pathos relates to emotional appeal and encompasses a driving force that makes an organization vital and effective to its members and its audiences. And finally, ethos corresponds to character, credibility, and ethics. Aristotle sees ethos, or our reputation, our character, as the means of effecting change in society and one's life. And our previously inducted members include Mina Del Borello, Bernia Frazier, Ray McGuire, Taylor Rayford, and Shayna Thomas. Of course, over the years, we've inducted many members, but these are our current students who were recently inducted. And we want to recognize our new inductees. Some of them are here, and so I'd ask them to come up front for their cords. And some of them weren't. Some of them are in championship games and other places right now working to finish their coursework. Justin Bailey. Okay. And I think we also have Alvia Mazer, right? Yeah. I know we also had Justin Bailey and Lillian Johnson. I think that was everyone that we had. Yeah, Justin Brick, sorry, not Bailey. Bailey and Brick, I worked with both as communication leadership lab assistants, so it's been good to work with all of these students, whether they're in communication studies or mass communication. And yeah, this is an honor to achieve a higher grade point average, of course, and to put their focus on their studies that we want to recognize them for. So let's give them a hand.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Come on, let's give it up one more time for the new members of LPE or LPH. LPH, Lambda Phi Eta Communication Honor Society Club. Come on, once again, put your hands together for them. They deserve a round of applause. Now it's time to shift on over to Professor Danzy's favorite category, you guys. This is documentaries and promotional video. These days, it is important that media tells us the truth and helps to elevate people's perspectives. So without further delay, let's learn some today. Here are documentaries. If I was to identify myself, well, let's do pronouns first. I am he, him, his pronouns.
I identify as a biracial, bisexual, cisgender woman.
I would consider myself to be woman. I am black. I am she.
I would identify myself as Muslim. I'm proud.
I identify primarily as a black female. I also like to add that I am the descendant of kidnapped and enslaved Africans. Othering to me is when you marginalize people. When you decide, based on some misinformed concept of yourself, that you are the norm, that you are somehow superior, and anyone different from you is other. They're less than. And the result is that you push them out and you push them down in the attempt to lift yourself up.
Well, when I first came to Frostburg, I felt very lost because I felt as if I was like the only Muslim girl on campus. And because of that, I feel like that's really held me back from going out there and like being my true self.
So I would say in order to find a sense of belonging, it starts with finding yourself and who you are. You have to know what you like, what you don't like, what interests you, what doesn't. And you have to get comfortable with yourself. From there, you're able to find people that are a lot like you or they're not. And I think that's what a lot of people struggle with because they believe that they're probably misunderstood or that a lot of people don't think like them or they don't think like others. So I would say one, definitely be comfortable within yourself and just put yourself out there. There's always a lot of people like you looking for other people as well.
Have I always been comfortable with my identity? Have I always known my identity? No. It took a lot of soul searching and really just research. And it sounds weird, like why would I look to Google for figuring out who I am? But it's really from a place of finding people who are familiar with it. Race was a big thing growing up in the outside world, not so much in home because my parents made me very much aware of who I was. And the challenges that I was gonna face, regardless if I was in an all-white community or an all-black community, regardless. But as far as introducing myself with those labels, I guess, I feel like I'm trying to destigmatize the issues behind being of color or being of more than one race, and normalizing, like, yeah, people are cool with their sexuality. People are cool with who they are, and it shouldn't be this huge, big taboo issue that's like, oh, well, no one needs to know your sexuality. They probably don't, but there could be anybody in this room or anybody at the school that's like closeted about it because they don't feel that they can be open. Maybe not even being proud, just being open to know that, hey, you look like me and we have more in common than you might think. So I think it's just about making other people feel secure in themselves.
The story I like to share is when my husband and I were looking to purchase our second home. We found a house, and we were told that the potential neighbors didn't want us there because they had never had people like that before. That sense of otherness has never gone away.
There are going to be haters everywhere. You know, there are going to be haters. There are going to be people who just don't want to be as energetic. There are going to be people that see your positivity and your happiness as too much. They have them everywhere, even in my own family. You know, I have them.
I help out with the athletic communications department here on campus, and I am the only female there. So definitely within like a sports world, it's definitely male dominated, that field and the world itself. So it's kind of like challenging a little bit because you have to feel as if you have to prove yourself. I think sometimes it's funny when we have like these sports conversations or these sport topics, and because I am like the only woman, I kind of like sit in the back sometimes and let the men do all the talking, but sometimes I just let them have that because I don't want to seem too outspoken.
We need to check our own biases. You know, we need to realize biases are natural. Every single human being has biases. It's what you do with them that matters. You know, do you recognize what your biases are and how it impacts other people as well as yourself? And so we need to do more self-work. We need to do more self-reflection.
Because of the Muslim Student Association, I now know that like there's other Muslims here on campus that I can connect to and relate to things with. And knowing that there's other people that are the same age as me that go here and have gone through similar things in life from a religious aspect, that's allowed me to feel more connected with them as well. And it's allowed me to really express who I am as a Muslim here on campus.
Say, Reggie gonna be himself anywhere he go, how about that, okay? But yes, I do feel like I can be 100% me. And the only reason I feel as though I can be 100% me is because I make the way for myself wherever I go.
As if that diversity and inclusion is big here on campus, but then again, it's just like a checklist or a checkbox in a sense, just to kind of say that, yeah, we have this org here that is supposed to, you know, help minorities or help these people that are different than others, but they don't necessarily support it that much.
These groups of like students that are considered like cliques here on campus. You have the athletic department, you have certain student organizations that only find themselves talking to students of the same race, of the same religion, of the same identity. And so, in a sense, you don't really see those groups of cliques like merging together. It's kind of just like their own kind of like comfort zone, like safe spot to talk to a specific group of people.
Is the support there? You know, I can stand on the stage, but if I don't have a microphone, who's gonna hear me? If they don't turn the lights on, who's gonna hear me? If this is making sense, you see what I'm saying? So the stage is there, but is the support there? And the support, I feel as though they can step up a little bit more, you know. They definitely give the space, you know, and the opportunity to, but you really have to work on encouraging the people to make them feel the best they can on their stage, on their platform, to be able to maximize their potential and convey their vision as best as they can.
I really would love to see more participation and engagement across the board. I would love to see students, and I know COVID made it difficult. COVID really caused us to fall off track as far as student engagement. But if students are not coming out to all these programs, they're not getting the learning that is supposed to supplement what's happening within the academic classrooms. So I would really like to see more of that. But I also would like to see more faculty and staff come to programming. Programming that my office and offices like mine put on, but also, just a student org meeting is so important to students. It helps their sense of belonging, their sense of you really do care.
I would definitely say that some advice to minorities is to kind of don't count yourself out. Just because we don't all look alike, we all are alike at the end of the day. We're all human. Humans aren't perfect. We all make mistakes. So don't discourage yourself. The sky is the limit. Keep striving for greatness.
Overall, no matter your color, your creed, your character, I think the biggest thing that we all need to do here at Frostburg, whether you're staff, student, faculty, whatever the case may be, is be kind. And it sounds so cliche. It's like so overused. But I think it's just simple. And it costs nothing to be kind. It costs nothing to just be polite. If somebody needs help, help them if you can. If you can't, be polite about it. And I think we would get a lot further as an institution if we were all open to leading with kindness and leading with love overall. It's corny, but I think that's the biggest thing that we need here.
I've been doing this work for 30 years, and I still learn something almost every time because things change, life changes, you change. So it's a lifelong experience. It's a lifelong learning experience.
Excuse me. Over here. Over here, over here, over here.
What's going on, bro? It's nice to meet you. I'm Jamari. So I wanted to tell you a little something. It's a conference coming up by 100% Triumph. It's Dominion 2022. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna take a little trip down to Tyson's Corner, Virginia, and we're gonna spend time with God. A solid 3 days of just fellowship, enjoying God's presence, praise, dancing, everything you'd want. So this year's theme is folks. Do you want to be a light to your campus? Of course you do. We're supposed to be a light on each other's campuses. So that's what we're going to be learning. The theme is folks. We're going to be learning how to become a light to our campus. So how to register, you're going to go to Triumph100_, and you're going to use the bio to click the link to the Eventbrite. What you're gonna do next is you're gonna pay the $180 discount before April 15th. Or what you're gonna do is make a deposit to the campus coordinator, which is myself. So you can make a $50 deposit and that'll guarantee your spot in Dominion. So what you think about it? Come on, let's talk. We'll keep going. So Dominion is
My name is Lorena Pintar. I am a first-year student athlete here at Frostburg State University. I am majoring in molecular biology and minoring in chemistry, and I come from Croatia. When I first started choosing schools for studying abroad, it was really important to me that the team atmosphere is really good, that we are really connected to each other. My teammates and coaches are amazing. Everyone are really open-minded and really we are here for each other. We would hang out, and it was really a great thing at a time. I can see a major difference when I started this semester. I can really follow the professors way easier now. My professors are really approachable and really open. They explain everything. They really try to understand me, so they will not leave me until they are sure that I understand what I ask. I really hope to communicate with people way better and to not be shy if I made a mistake. I still have somewhat fear of talking in front of the class. I hope that my future career will be developed by the knowledge I gained at the FSU. I would recommend students to study abroad, definitely. It is an experience for a lifetime. It is really an adventure, and I'm looking forward to come back next fall.
Hi, I'm Suprita. I'm an international student. I'm in Frostburg to do my graduation in computer science department. I'm from India. I feel a different experience basically. The quality of the education are good, and we get a practical experience. I think we have in the computer science department, we have a science club, computer science club. Yeah, I joined too there. I think every Monday once we'll meet and we'll just discuss the different thoughts on the computer science. I love to play the games, and recently I got to know that there is a rugby team, so I just joined there. I feel that everyone should at least come out of that particular comfort zone where we are, and they should explore. And yeah, this is an incredible experience here with a learning with good nature, and the mountains are surrounded here. Yeah, I think they should explore.
My name's Abby. I am a senior at Frostburg State, graduating with honors in May. I am currently an ISA Global Ambassador, so I basically represent the study abroad program I went through on campus. And I just returned from South Korea on a study abroad trip. My study abroad experience was very colorful. We went to the Seoul Tower. We wore traditional Korean hanbok in one of the palaces, the Gyeongbokgun Palace. We toured the Seoul Sky Observatory, which is the tallest building in Seoul. As someone who has lived in Frostburg her whole life, it was a completely different world because I have lived in this small town my entire life, never got accustomed to city life, so I really had to learn how to relate to Koreans and their culture and understand why they have that culture and why it shapes their society. As a first-generation student, I automatically say, if you're given the opportunity, 100% take it. Do not pass up that opportunity.
My name is Che Wu, and I'm an international student from Taiwan, and my major is Business Administration and Concentration. And the reason why I choose Frostburg State University is my school in Taiwan has a program which is called Dual Degree Program, and I just need to study at Taiwan for 2 years, and I study here for 2 years, and I can get the both diploma. So that is the reason why I study here. I think the most difference between FSU and Taiwan is the teaching method. The professor will have a lot of interaction with you, a lot of interaction with your classmate. But in Taiwan, the professor doesn't want anyone to interrupt his lecture, so that is pretty boring. Impressive moment is a lot of people, want to volunteer at the animal shelters with me, so that is my answer. I would like to say this place will make you feel more independent because you need to face a lot of things by yourself, and for example, like assignment, the professor, the classmate, and the group chat. So you need to get used to it.
Hi, my name is Rahul Siddhartha. I'm from Frostburg State University. I do my master's degree in applied computer science. I've just saw that Frostburg State University has a unique curriculum and its flexibility towards the course. And I feel that Frostburg is a place where in between the mountains, so I just want to explore the FSU culture and meet some good friends. There's a good feedback from my brother regarding the college, so I just chose FSU as my primary option to do my master's. After coming to the FSU, the rugby team and the coach helped me a lot to get used to this circumstances and the environment. Like you find the rugby guys extremely cool. They help you out in a lot of situations to know where to go and what to do in any of the situations. So I've been going to like every other college in Maryland to play the sport in like weekends along with my rugby teammates. That made me helpful, to overcome all those culture shocks, the new environment, and getting used to the new culture, getting used to eat some American food. So yeah, after coming to the FSU, it was like you can just make friends with everyone, like literally with whomever you see in the campus, or you just talk with them, you just go and speak with them, like you'll be friends with them. Yeah, people who are just thinking of studying in abroad, just go for it. I would say that because you can just grow in person a lot in terms of your technicality, in terms of your communication, in terms of your exploring nature and all those stuff. You can find a lot of differences from your place to the place which you're traveling. So you can make new friends, you can just eat some good food, you can just, well, that's the best part.
Let's give it up one more time for the documentaries category. After watching those, I have one question. Is it too late to sign up for study abroad? Sometimes it's hard enough trying to learn English in the English culture, child, but I do want to go to South Korea with Abby one day. As long as she agrees that she won't push me into North Korea, I'll be fine. How about that? So you guys, well, let's move on to the next category. And the next category, we are going to be listening to some original music from the student body. So now it's time to close your eyes, open your ears, and let's take you away with music.
JP.
Broke my heart when you left me. Hope you never forget me. Hope you never regret me. Yeah. Know the Lord trying to test me. Where your heart at? Let's see. It can get messy. Yeah. Broke my heart when your eyes closed. I look up and I see the flat line show. I know that you gone, but my mind don't. My heart broke, I stay strong cause I got to. Broke my heart when I ain't get no feedback. I talk to you, I'm still waiting for you to speak back. Like what's the moves? Hello, shut up, anything back. But you don't, you just leave me here to think back at all the things that I can't even get back. I can't even get sad. All the times I spent wishing you never left. Still gone, now I'm out here all on my own. I'm out here feeling so cold, and the love that I don't know. Still gone.
JK, really?
Derry, turn me up. I sound with back that you know I was over. Before I'm playing all this game, so I'm true. Can't really f you, baby, I'm sober. Back to the Henny, I'm getting drunk again. It was over time. Yeah, I can never get back what I really lost, yeah. Tell me it's love, then you switch up on me. But I will always know, and you will always know, that I was the perfect one for you. You will always know, all the love I've always shown. Put you on a pedestal, right above your perfect throne. That is why I say I love you.
Band up, stop playing. You got that pressure, boy. You got that pressure, boy.
All right, well, let's give it up for the music category one more time, you guys. It is truly nothing like good music. Speaking of good music, how many people out there like a little bit of R&B old school music? No? I see some people. You like R&B old school music? How many people like country music? Okay, we got two in the back. Anybody else like pop music, rap music? Y'all a fan of Lizzo, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic? Skate to me, baby. Oh, I'm going to put on a show. Come on, slide your way on over. Yeah. Oh, come on, sing it with me. Skate to me, baby. Come on, clap with me, y'all. Come on, slide your way on over. Hey. Oh, skate. Skate. I'll put a remix on it real quick, y'all. But you know what? I think next we have none other than Professor Danzy coming. I see her give me that look. I don't want her to shoot me down because she make people cry. Ask her daughter Marie. But you know what, you guys? Next, she's here to present our next category. So please welcome Professor Danzy as she comes.
I'm not that scary, I promise. I'm not that scary. We're still registering classes, so let's just... Okay. All right, so I'm here to recognize our department honors this evening, or this afternoon. And for mass communication, we recognize Shayna Thomas. Shayna Thomas is an exceptionally bright, organized, attentive, and compelling person. She has achieved an impressive overall GPA of 4.0 in mass communication with a minor in graphic design. Shayna is passionate about photography, videography, graphic design, sound engineering. She is involved in several honor societies. The list is too long. Some highlights are Lambda Pi Eta, which we're all familiar now with, and the chapter of the National Society of Leadership and Success, Sigma Alpha Pi, as well as the Creators Club, where she serves as secretary, and Phi Theta Kappa, the International Honor Society of Community Colleges. Shayna attends every single class and participates. She asks questions, seeks advice, and mentoring to improve her understanding. She's committed to her studies and her personal success. It's a pleasure to teach her and work with her, and we look forward to the many great things she will accomplish. Is Shayna here today? No, I thought she was going to be, but let's give her a round of applause. For communication studies, we are honoring Justin Bailey. Justin is a member of the Frostburg State men's basketball team. He's on the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. He is maintaining a GPA overall of 3.2 and a 3.33 in the major, while serving as the Communication Leadership Lab Assistant. He helped us plan this event, so thank you, Justin. And he also helped plan and facilitate a Choose Civility event entitled What Do You Meme? About miscommunication or misinformation. And he is working to launch his own fashion brand, enjoys learning graphic design and gaming, and we like to honor Justin. Stand up and we'll give you a round of applause. Justin, thank you. Next, I'd like to welcome Dr. Ruminski back up to the stage to, Reggie, missed your cue. Dr. Ruminski back to the stage to award the Civility Cup.
Thank you, Professor Danzy, outgoing chairperson. I am so inspired by all this creative content. I mean, it's been an amazing learning experience to work with colleagues and students in mass communication as professor of communication studies. The creative way that we work is to facilitate relationships and dialogue, deliberation, debate kind of experiences between campus and community, partners that are trying to come together for an opportunity for civil discourse. And so the Communication Leadership Lab, provides opportunities sometimes by students being Communication Leadership Lab assistants, as Justin is, and just by opening up opportunities to attend events, and some cases even podcasts. And we have an annual Civil Citizen Communicator Award that the lab has been offering for 8 years. And so we're excited to honor people in our community, our students who've been in the past year in some way contributing to communication leadership. Communication leadership means that these students would demonstrate communication competence, leadership competence, and an awareness of and responsiveness to matters of civility that impact others, in particular in some organizational or community context. Our judges this year for our 2 nominees that we got were Robert Cooper, Catherine Reyes, and Cynthia Zerlot, so we thank them for their service. And I want to recognize our 2 nominees. Delaney Blueball, who's here with us today. She is a major in law and society with a legal studies concentration and also majors in political science, right? She's a model student leader in my experience working with her, and she's had several roles in leadership on campus. She serves as the editor of our Bottom Line newspaper. She's co-chair of the University System of Maryland Civic Engagement Student Leadership Committee. She is also the Student Affairs Coordinator for SGA, our Student Government Association, a Newman Fellow, Frostburg State's Voter Engagement Committee member, and the list goes on and on. She's doing very good things. And she participated in the Maryland Humanities and Maryland Vote History Day Voices Project. She's also given testimony, for example, about student and military voter empowerment in front of the Maryland House Ways and Means Committee. So we're very proud of her work. So let's give Delaney a hand first as one of our nominees. Our other nominee wasn't able to join us, but is watching our live stream. So hi there, Max. Max Hancock is the epitome of a campus leader and activist, according to the nominator. Since arriving at FSU in 2019, Max has shown leadership skills across campus by, for example, proposing a solar-powered picnic table as part of a sustainability award cycle granted through SGA. He served as a SGA center and a member of Spectrum, is often active by tabling in the Lane Center to draw the members together or to recruit new members. He often participates in town halls and Times Talks meetings on campus. He participated in oral history interviews as part of the Maryland Humanities Voices and Votes opportunity, Democracy in America, also in spring 21. And he was part of the Allegheny Museum opening event about gender and class-based political policies. He advocates a lot on the behalf of members of the LGBT community, minorities, women, and disenfranchised students otherwise on campus, and actively works with the CAPS office to support other students, as for example, when we recently had a demonstration on campus that some students were needing a safe space to reflect within. And he, of course, is part of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee as well that helps to bring that culture to our campus environment, and a member of the Mid-Atlantic Civic Fellowship Program. And so it's a very close call here with our judges, and the winner we are recognizing this year, who will get their name etched on the Civility Cup, is Max Hancock. So let's give Max a hand. Okay, and I'll turn it back to you, Reggie.
All right, thank you, Dr. Raminsky and Professor Danzy. Let's put our hands together for those winners one more time. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations, Max, Justin, Shayna, all of you guys, the nominees, Delaney in the house, everybody, congratulations for your impressive devotion to giving back to our community. As we do look forward to seeing you all achieve what is next. Now, let me say, you aren't the only ones that can achieve something, okay? I may not be good academically, but I did just recently reach, what is it, y'all? I think it's 353 subscribers on YouTube, you guys, and 419 on TikTok. I just recently got monetized on Facebook, and I'm now reaching 70,000 views across all platforms. So I thank Frostburg for pushing me out there and allowing me to have a space to learn in the communications department as well. But I just wanted to throw that in there because they thought they was going to outdo me. I ain't got a 4.0, but that 3 is kicking. Okay, I'm just kidding. That 3 is kicking. The last category, you guys, of the night is everyone's favorite escape from the assignments that we have to do every day. So now let's take a look at some short films and music videos.
What is love? Love is a wild card because you never really know what you're going to get. If I had to say, love is the conscious act of minimizing egocentric desires to enhance the satisfaction, growth, and well-being of someone or something other than yourself. It's subjective to the individual, so everybody has their own opinion. Everyone has unique desires, needs, and intentions. Love is a learned practice, however, based on the things we were taught to value since we were children. In the grand scheme of things, we have self-love, we have love for others, and we have love for things. But most of our examples of what we define as love are either drastically fictional or toxic. The heart is selfish, deceiving, and it wants what it wants. As human beings, we seek gratification and inspiration in daily interactions. When we encounter someone who can identify with our core values, remove our insecurities, and see us how we want to be seen, we instantly associate the feeling with everything we were taught to be love. Intoxicating upon arrival and bitter at its exit. Nobody knows how it happens. There is no remedy, no rhyme, no reason, yet we seek it so eagerly. When it's our grasp, we abuse it, we misuse it, ultimately failing love. It's a game with no rules, and we all somewhat selfishly play to win until realizing that the prize isn't what you can get, but what you can give.
This is a TNT exclusive.
I ain't never need no new friends. Still got the same niggas around me. It's crazy how some niggas love me now, but they was doubting. I know they love to hate me, trying to say I ain't gon' make it. Ain't nothing been given, so I'ma take it. Told myself that I'ma give it all I got until I can't. I've been moving different, trying to stay away from all the fake. I've been praying for my future, hoping millions in my fate. Know my nana in the trenches, trying to get her out the state. I ain't tripping, cause my time coming. I've been chasing love, trying to find something. Kinda hard, cause I know I ain't living right. Drugs keep my mind running. Bought a quarter pound, it cost me 500. night. I be thinking about all my niggas, I know some dead and gone. I don't need to vent to nobody, I put my pain in songs. I know how I feel to be misunderstood. Wanna bring my dog back, shit, I wish I could. I've been praying for forgiveness, I've been praying for my mother, I've been praying for my niggas, I've been praying for my brothers, I've been praying for my aunties, I've been praying for my uncles, I've been praying for my father. All we got now is each other. I've been praying for my grannies, hoping they can see me father. I've been praying for my haters, they the reason I go harder. I've been praying for some lightness, hope it take me out the darker. I've been praying for my life, just want success before I'm under. Yeah, I made a promise to my uncle, got your kiss forever. Told my brother that I got your daughter, yeah, this shit forever. Told my niggas we in this for life, man, yeah, this shit forever. Said this ain't no one-man army, let's get paid together. So cold I can change the weather. Told her I ain't no perfect type of nigga, all I ask that you accept for who I am. I've been going crazy, shorty think that I'ma snake my own man for her. That ain't even who I am, shorty. We is not the same, I'ma stand up for what I stand on. How you say you real, you so selfish to put your man on. Did everything for you, you turn your back and know you did wrong. I can't complain, it is what it is, I keep my head on straight. Tryna come back to me, but it's too late. Can't finesse, baby, you trippin', tryna fool me. How the hell you try and judge me off the internet and you ain't never knew me? Swear to God, I be thinking that they foolish. I've been praying for forgiveness, I've been praying for my mother, I've been praying for my niggas, I've been praying for my brothers, I've been praying for my aunties, I've been praying for my uncles, I've been praying for my father. All we got now is each other. I've been praying for my grannies, hoping they can see me father. I've been praying for my haters, they the reason I go harder. I've been praying for some lightness, hope it take me out the darker. I've been praying for my life, just want success before I'm under.
Make them dance, Johnny.
Out of sight, I'm out of mind, but somehow I'm still not fine. I called your cell 100 times, just need a minute of your time. I know I'm different, ain't no telling how I'm living, just might finish. Who I'm kidding, know it's debt that come with this, but I ain't tripping. Can you listen? Till they down into this shit, won't catch me slipping. All around is me and bro, we smoking threads to ease attention. Paranoia got me clutching, but it also had me chilling. Having shit I never mentioned, otherwise they end up dipping. Put my trust into my process, I hate that I'm not hot yet. Can see my time is not yet, but I still got a lot, yes. They love it when I drive, me and Shorty, we had hot sex. I'm thinking what to drive, cause I just wanna show I got next. I'm abusing myself, keep pulling fours until my lead. Keep accusing myself, like they can't tell by my demeanor. Think I'm using myself, keep throwing plays with no receiver. I'm a loser myself, cause I ain't shit to many people. I got problems, you got problems, reason why that we not equal. Put my pain into these songs, I hope I'm speaking to my people. Hope I speak this for my people. Seen a man, he had a needle. The jet just like this like a sequel. Another highs in that needle.
All right, let's give it up for the video music category one more time. That's right. We could watch those all day long. I don't know about you guys, but I'm truly proud of each one of those students. It's also so good to see actual music videos. Anybody remember the old music videos from back in the day? You know, Keisha Cole Love sitting, never knew what I was missing. You know, she's sitting in the car reading the text messages and stuff, crying, and y'all know real music videos. Nowadays, we got all the CGI stuff, but it's good to see real backgrounds, real images, and it's good to see our students have the mindset to be able to find those B-rolls and all of that kind of stuff for it. So we applaud them one more time for their work. Now we would like to recognize some people who have put this show together as we reach the end. And first, I would like to welcome one of the minds behind it all, Miss Danielle Gansert, the president of the Creative Communications Club, also known as CCC. So let's welcome Danielle up to the stage to introduce the current executive board and introduce the new executive board. Put your hands together for her.
Hello everyone, my name is Danielle Gansert, and as Reggie stated, I am the current president of CCC. I just want to take a moment to, I would say, recognize and acknowledge the current executive board who also put their hard time, work, and effort into making this possible. So we have our vice president, Sydney Gordon, if you just stand for us. We also have our Vice President, Maiden Campbell. Unfortunately, she is not feeling well, so she's not here, but just a round of applause for Maiden. We have our executive producer, Terrell Henderson. And then we also have our other executive producer, Thomas Rafis, who is actually producing this show right now. So clap it up for Thomas. I can say that CCC went above and beyond in expectations for the program. We completed a lot of projects and had our hands in a little bit of everything. We learned, we laughed, but most importantly, we grew, not only as a club, but as individuals. As your graduating president, it is time that I introduce to you your new 2022-2023 executive board. So, president will be Maiden Campbell. Vice President Rabiatsu Baden, if you just stand up. Our other vice president is going to be Jamari Morgan. Round of applause, Jamari. Executive producer Dustin Muir, who is not here with us tonight. And our last but not least, our other executive producer, Raven LaBrave. Okay, congratulations to you all on your nominations. I think that the right people were chosen for the job, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do for the club next year. Back to Reggie.
Thank you, Danielle, and let's congratulate them one more time, the new and current leaders of the CCC Communications Club. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, what a show. Now, I told you about the students here at Frostburg, but you had to see it for yourself. Let's do one more round of applause for everyone involved in making today possible. Let's thank some people. First, let's thank the Department of Communication, the Creative Communications Club, the Communication Leadership Lab, and FSU TV3 for hosting and planning this event. What a very special thank you, of course, to Professor Danzy and her MassComm 488 class for being an excellent production crew. And I thank you to all of the audience members here in person and virtual, and who took the time out to celebrate these students and their accomplishments. And certainly, not least, but of course last for the evening, let's thank all the people that submitted work and were awarded on today. Put your hands together for them one more time. Well, you guys, it's time to go home. Thank you so much for having me. I've been your host, Reginald E. Morton III, and please have a great evening.